Do y'all remember this video? Because Wawak does. Wawak is a sewing supply company, and they were gracious enough to send me a box. Thank you so much, Wawak. You have no idea how much this means to me. I'm going to be using just about every single thing that is in this box to help fix costumes at conventions and events, starting with the next one, which is in a week. So this could not have come at a better time. We have, oh, yes. So this is the place where I get my safety pins, and this is why. It is just the biggest boxes of safety pins that you could ever possibly think of. They're massive, and they're just absolutely full. So we have 2 boxes of safety pins from Defender, which is the brand that I trust the most for all of my safety pins, and they're quite a lot. These are the size 2s, I believe. Yeah, these are the size 2s, and they are about 1 inch long, and then I have the 2-inch size 3s here, and I was just about out of these from my last convention, so very excited for this one. And they weren't kidding about the safety pins, by the by. So very excited for these. I cannot get enough of these. This is like, Wawak is the place where I go to get my safety pins every single time, because I know that I'm going to get good quality safety pins at a very good price. So if you're in the market for a absolute boatload of safety pins like I am, this is where I get them. I think these are more safety pins. I like safety pins, okay? I really like using safety pins, all right? I have a problem. I am a hoarder, specifically of safety pins. Oh yes, these are the brass ones. Okay, so these are the tiniest size, but these are in brass. Yes. So this is actually something I'm really excited for. It's a dome threaded needle case. So it's specifically for threaded needles. I'm excited for this because one of the big problems that I have is I'm constantly having to thread needles when I'm at a convention, because I can't store my needles in their case while they're still threaded, so I usually just stick them into my apron. So if you ever notice like threads hanging off of my apron in any of my videos, that's probably why. It's because I keep sticking hand sewing needles there. This is going to solve that problem, so I no longer stick myself with needles. I'm very excited for this. Next up is this stuff. It is zipper lube. It does what it says on the tin. It's a wax stick that you run along the zipper teeth to help like make it move a little bit easier. I'm hopeful that this will help me not have to replace zippers as often, which sucks. I hate replacing zippers, and I hate doing it on the convention floor. Speaking of zippers, Wawak set me up with 6 yards of black and white zippers, and I believe there are also, yes, there are the actual zippers here. These are the high quality, the really heavy duty zippers. So I am so grateful to have these in my stash. Oh my goodness. And then, oh yes, these are pedal tops. So pasties for the nip naps. These are Dura snips. So they are thread snips, but they have, yeah, thread snips. But they also have a nice lanyard case so that I can just keep them around my neck. I am constantly losing my scissors. Having a pair around my neck is going to be a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. This is the only thing that I got for myself, and that is hemming clips, because I suck at hemming. I suck at it. I suck at it so bad. So this is immediately going right in there. That's mine. More zippers. And then these two I'm actually really excited for. Believe it or not. So these are button pins, but these are specifically pins that don't have the little loop, round loop at the bottom. I don't know how well you can can see that. But they're really, really useful for getting really in there and into the nitty gritty. So these are precious, precious safety pins. But I'm excited to use those as well. And then the last thing that's in here is something that I specifically got for fursuits, and that is this. This is a bristle brush. I'm going to do a couple of experiments with this to see how well this works on fursuits versus your stereotypical slicker brushes. So we will see how well this handles at my next convention. But I'm really excited. And thank you again so much to Wawak for sponsoring me and for getting me all of these items. I am going to be putting each and every one of these to very, very good use. So thank you again to Wawak for all of these items. I cannot express how grateful I am to them and how amazing they are for cosplayers and for seamstresses and for sewers across every hobby. I don't care if you're a quilter, I don't care if you're a cosplayer, you definitely should know the name Wawak and you should give them a look.